Hello my dear students, welcome to Unacademy GATE English channel, and if you are coming for the new, please subscribe the channel and share the channel. So let me introduce myself. I'm Swamy and I'm a GATE and ESE trainer, and I did my MTech in Systems and Signal Processing from JNT College of Engineering, Hyderabad, and passed out in the year 2007. And since 2009 I was into this GATE coaching field, teaching my favorite subjects, signals and systems and communication, throughout the country. I have total 12 plus years of teaching experience, and now I am associated with Unacademy. And if you want to take any course in Unacademy, you can use my code KVS Live to get flat 10% discount. Right, now today we are going to look at a formal session that is learn how to learn. But before going to start, let me tell you what are the schemes we are going to have in Unacademy as far as GATE is concerned. So basically we are having two types of schemes here. The first one is plus subscription and the second one is iconic subscription. So in the plus subscription, the student is exposed to live classes, test series, structured schedule and unlimited practice, and we have something known as rank improvement batches, and many initiatives are there in plus subscription. And apart from this, we are having one more type of subscription, that is iconic subscription, in which the student will be under the supervision of a mentor. So in iconic subscription you can observe we have personal coach, study planner, expert guidelines and ESE mains question and answers. Everything is given to the student, but he will be under the supervision of a experienced educator. Suppose if you want to take plus subscription or iconic subscription, what is the fee structure? Suppose if a student is planning for this plus subscription for 12 months, that is 1 year, so it will be charged around 27,225 rupees. And if you are going to use my code KVS Live, so you'll be getting flat 10% discount. And if a student is planning for GATE or ESE in for 18 months, that is 1.5 year, so it will be charged around 34,650. And again, if you are going to use my code KVS Live, you are going to get flat 10% discount. Again, if a student is planning for GATE or ESE and he wants to take the coaching for 24 months, that is 2 years, which is ideal for second year students, it costs around 39,600. and if you can use my code KVS Live to get flat 10% discount. And apart from this, we are going to have one more type of subscription, which is iconic subscription. And iconic subscription for 12 months it will be charged around 45,225 rupees, and using the code KVS Live you are going to get it only for you will get 10% discount on the subscription fee. And again, coming to iconic subscription for 24 months for GATE and ESE, it will be charged around 66,600, and using the code KVS Live you will be getting flat 10% discount. So these are the various subscription we are going to have. Now quickly let's go back to our topic. And today I'm not going to teach anything, but today is a general session. So normally day to day we'll encounter this. First, learn how to learn. So it's a big challenge for all of us. How to learn any new concept. Suppose if you are learning any technology, how to adapt that technology, or if you're learning any subject, how to master the subject. So generally this problem is faced by most of the students who are preparing for competitive exams, or those who are preparing for their jobs and all. So based on my experience, I collected some of the best practices of learn how to learn, and I tested them and they are working out to be effective. So let's discuss the things. Okay, so the topic is learn how to learn. And the first one, suppose if you are learning any new concept or any new technology or any new subject, now how to master that one? So the first point what you have to focus is apply the 80/20 principle. So what is that principle? 80/20. So otherwise, this is also known as Pareto principle. It says that 80/20 means looking at the big picture, what you are going to learn or what you are trying to learn, and figuring out which 20% of the concept within it will bring you 80% of the benefit. Means this principle is saying that already we know this principle, that if you want to learn any new technology or any new concept or any new subject, we must be perfect in basics. So 20% basics I mean, they'll give you more returns. So once you are perfect with the basics, the rest of the things you can play with, right? So try to apply this principle, and you all know. So if you're learning any programming language, right? So basics are very, very important, right? Because what happens, if you're not concentrating on the 20%, so, and if you're going to directly for the other 80%, you will be in trouble after some time. Because most of the exams, competitive exams, or anyone who is going to give you a job, they always test in basics only, right? If your basics are strong, so you can build the stairs, right? So try to apply this principle. 80/20 principle is one of the effective principles in learning. So I suppose that, or I'll assume that all of you apply this principle, right? And after this, the next technique what I'm going to discuss is learn in short burst of time. Short burst of time means here, if you want to learn any new subject, spending more time on the new subject is very difficult, because if you're spending more time on the subject, definitely you'll get bored. So a research is done at the Louisiana State University, and they are suggesting that 30 to 50 minutes of learning, new material. So if you want to learn any new concept, so daily you cultivate the habit of sparing at least 30 to 50 minutes. So not less than 30 minutes and not more than 50 minutes. So in the research, it was found that anything less than 30 is just not enough to learn any new technique. But anything more than 50, it will, unless it will be a burden on your brain. Too much information for your brain if you're going to take more than 50 minutes for a new concept, what I'm saying. So once you are done with this practice, again you have to give a 10 minutes break before you start again, right? So you can do like this. So you can break your day into 3 parts: morning, afternoon, and evening. So if you're learning any new concept or new technology, so try to spare at least 30 to 50 minutes in the morning, not less than 30, not more than 50. Again, perform the same in the afternoon and repeat the same in the evening also. Then you'll get good results, because this is proved. This is a research study, right? So this is the second point, right? And the third one is break it down. If you're trying to learn a new subject or a new concept, generally what happens, so we'll get scared of that one. So because if you look at the textbooks and all, they'll be they'll be consisting of many papers. So what you can do is, this is done practically also. So you must adopt a concept called you must divide that into different modules, or if you have to divide the concept into bits and pieces. So this concept says that if a new concept feels overwhelming, means if you're not unable to study, break it down, break it into small parts. You can divide any task into basic elements, so intermediate ones and advanced ones, right? This is the best one. So you have to categorize the concept or subject into different parts, intermediate ones and advanced one. Even if it feels like a small concept already, it's always possible to split into even more parts. Okay, even small parts can also be broken into even parts less than the original, no matter how simple they are. And this is the best technique. So most of the people follow this one, right? So, or you can do one thing, slowly you can increase. Day one, if you're starting at day one, read only. So first of all, you break the subject. Day one, you study for 10 to 20 papers. Day 2, increase, so 30 to 40 papers. Day 3, 50 to 60 papers. So then automatically you will have a progress. And the next one is connecting existing knowledge. This is very, very important for the students who are going for competitive exams. Always we must connect our existing knowledge with the new concept. Say I'm studying a subject, right? Say I'm studying satellite communication, which is very new to me. So in order to master the satellite communication, what I must do? I must connect the concepts which I know. Say I know I have studied my analog communication and digital communication engineering, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect these concepts to the new ones so that I'll have a better clarity, and this method will work everywhere. Even if you want to cook something, a new dish, so first of all always connect so with the known thing, then you'll have better results. So connecting new concepts to our existing knowledge is one of the best techniques to build a strong long-term memory in hours rather than years. Okay, so this is saying that in hours only you can see best results than years, right? So this is one of the best techniques. And the next one is, in order to perform the previous one said, so your brain must work effectively. So to make your brain effective, or to make your brain active, you must do some kind of exercises, like you must do some puzzles, crosswords, sudoku, so that your brain will get effectively. And you know, in the brain will be having something known as the neurons. So whenever you are going to work, the neurons get activated, and there will be a random motion of the neurons which will be, I mean, benefited in your memory also. So keeping your brain active with puzzles like crosswords and sudoku greatly increase your brain's ability to process complex information. Complex information means, see, whenever you are going to read a new concept, it's not that all the concepts what we are going to read will be easier, but there will be complex tasks also. But if you are going to if you are going to make your brain active, definitely those complex tasks will also become easier for you. And try to practice this exercise, and you can see the better results, right? And repetition and consistency build up your neural pathways. Okay, and the next one, what I'm going to say, the next point is the very important point, and even our Mahatma Gandhi ji also said this point: teach other people. Right? If you read any concept, and if you are unable to remember that concept, generally people say that you have to write for 3 or 4 times. Okay, so if you are writing for more, instead of writing for 4 or 5 times, it's better you teach a person. If you're teaching a person for 1 time, you'll better understand. And the advantage in this here is, suppose if you are if you are explaining a concept to the other person, so what he will do, he will raise some doubts. With that, you'll think, again I have to in what ways I can explain him and make him satisfied. With that, your concept becomes stronger. So this is the best technique: teach other people. And I have personally experienced this one. So I had a friend, who teaches for computer science. Daily we used to go by bike to other places. While going, he used to teach me some concepts. Some concepts I used to understand, and some concepts I don't. And whenever I get down, he used to say, today I had a nice discussion of the concepts. So whenever you are teaching other people, definitely your concepts will become stronger, and there is a possibility that they'll ask you some doubts, and your concept becomes even more stronger. So teaching information requires a different way of processing and organizing ideas, much like you do when writing it down, right? So these are the concepts which I want to share with you for effective learning, right? So hope you understood and hope you enjoyed. Let me repeat, let me tell you all the salient points. First one is apply the 80/20 principle. Second one is learn in short bursts of time. Third one is breaking a big thing into smaller things and connecting existing knowledge and training our brain with some exercises. And the last one, teaching other people. So you perform these and inform me whether you are going to get good results or not. So how you are going to inform me, right? See, you can subscribe to this channel, Unacademy GATE English. I'm available, so you can drop your messages here, right? And let me tell you about something about our channel also, Unacademy GATE English, because we are going to come with many new initiatives. This is one of the initiatives we took yesterday, and we launched this today. And these are the channels what we are going to have in Unacademy. So Creatrix, GATE ECE WIN, Unacademy, GATE Mechanical Engineering channel we have, Chemical channel we have, Computer Science we have, GATE English we have. GATE English is our channel. So Electrical Junction, Apti Express, many channels we are going to have in Unacademy. So I thank all of you for sparing your time, and thank you. And what I'm saying is, you go through all the practices what I said and implement, and let me know whether they are working or not. And all the best in your career. Thank you.